Here's 3 quick baguette scoring tips. Here's a nice baguette with 5 scores. You can see they have nice ears and they're evenly spaced and they opened up really nicely. So the first mistake I see everybody make when they start scoring a baguette is this. You think that since the angle of these scores is side to side like that on this 45-degree angle, that you're going to score your baguette like this. But that is not right. Imagine this is your baguette. I've got a 3/4 of an inch section right down the middle, and I need to contain all my scoring in that section. I don't want them to go side to side. I want them to go up and down on a slight angle so that I can overlap them. So I'm going to start on one end, and I'm going to come down. Then I'm going to start an inch higher, so they overlap, and come down again. Again, start an inch higher, come down, inch higher, and 1 inch higher, and I come across. Now all my scores are across this middle section, and then they're going to overlap a little bit. So the amount that they overlap is going to be this section of the baguette here that curves in nicely. Now I've done this a little wide, and you might want to start a little wider, but the more straight up and down you can get them, the better it's going to be. Tip number 2 is that each score needs to be about the same length. If I do one score a lot longer than the other, that section is going to blow out more. And we want each of these sections to look even when we're doing it. We don't want to have one big bulge in one section and then other ones that don't open nicely. Tip 3 is the angle of your blade when you're scoring. Imagine this is my lom here. When I'm scoring across here, you're not going to store straight up and cut it like that. You'll see that the actual bread has a lip here, has an ear. And this is a lip that I've cut when I'm scoring by keeping it at a low angle. If I take the blade and I put it on this low angle like that, from the side, it's going to look like I'm coming across the top of the baguette. When I come through and score, I'm going to be making a lip along this edge, and that's the edge that's going to open up. If you just cut it straight down like this, it's not going to get you this ear that you want on the baguette. So the 3 tips are: make your scores from top to bottom, not side to side. That's what happens after baking. The second tip is keep them all even. If they're not even, it's not going to open up evenly across the baguette. And the third tip is keep a low angle on your blade so that you're cutting under the skin of the dough and creating a lip. So a low angle makes a lip, which pops open here when you bake it. So those are my tips.